this Olympiacos run happened of 8-0, I think, at the same time. So
and this run, once again, gotta talk about Shack Attack, McKissic, who 2 3-pointers, 1 layup. I think the first 3-pointer was actually their first lead of the game, which is 69-67 or something like. Well, I don't remember the score, but
what 69?
Not 60. Like,
they barely scored 50 points in that game.
Maybe 59,
67. They should have
47. Sorry,
they should have played 8 quarters for that.
Point being, it was him again taking over and actually initiating that run. And then I thought, after Kostas Papanikolaou hit that 3-pointer from very far away, and actually with Jabari's hand right there, obviously not contesting enough, but was 8-point lead for Olympiacos. 2 minutes left. I thought the game was over, but then Mustafa Fall, another Frenchman in the Greek team, missed 2 free throws. Then they got a stop, and 3-point game with 36 seconds left. And then Barcelona loses the ball. Shaq McKissic, basically a game-winning steal to add to those 8 points that he scored. And then after that, that moment where Barcelona doesn't foul doesn't foul the whole time, because Milutinov got the ball right under the rim, finished the game essentially. I don't know if that was another brain freeze. We had one of the titles of the podcast, Brain Freeze in Piraeus. I think this was another one, because you're 3 down, you got 27 seconds left, I think. You're going to have only 3-second difference. You're not fouling, Olympiacos players. I don't know what that was.
I'm not sure, but I just wanted to go back, I think, to the most important sequence that you mentioned when they first got the lead. I think, who could have thought that both Game 5s are going to be decided by guys who are basically, thought of as non-shooters from
and missing
other teams are daring them to shoot. Let's put it that way.
I mean, Nick was, I would say Nick was wide open because of Monaco's mistakes or an uncalled offensive foul. Here was really, risk by Barcelona, because Abrines was going under the screen. And somehow McKissic not only made the free, but Abrines, while going under, he managed to foul McKissic at the same time. He was looking at the referee like, how can I make this foul? But anyway, it was called. I think it was a huge 3-pointer. One thing you didn't mention, on the other side, Barca tries to score, and they're playing this drop defense, Olympiacos. Williams Goss makes one more, I thought, impressive defensive play, just leaving the guard for the last second and going for that lob pass, and just which if I think it was Hernan Gomez there. If Hernan Gomez takes that ball, or Vesely, it's a layup basically. And Williams Goss just jumped there, deflected the pass, stole the ball, and then it allowed McKissic to score in transition as well. So I thought it was just huge. Barca lost their temper. Jan Vesely was going crazy. Offensive foul. And then Papanikolaou hits that huge 3-pointer.
And he also didn't get a foul called against him prior to that foul.
Yeah, so that's what I said. That I think he was a little bit out of his temper, and that offensive foul was maybe a little bit out of frustration. It really cost the game, I think, for Barcelona, because 8 points in this game was like 15 in a normal regular season match of how low the scoring was. And talking about the end, I thought Isaiah Canaan should have did the shush when he made the 2 free throws in the end. I was expecting, it was the perfect moment. They were +3, you make 2 free throws, you close the series. And I was like, come on, Isaiah, do it. Like, this is your moment. You should do the shush now.
Maybe because he didn't have a great game personally, he didn't feel like it. Because the game where he did that, he was balling.